President Trump on the defensive today, making several appearances and statements about the impeachment inquiry.
Including one with the man at the center of this controversial phone call that started the whole thing. CBS 2's Jessica Layton here now with the details. Jessica?
Well, Christina Maurice, as we sort of expected here, the notes on the call are open to interpretation, and whether an impeachment inquiry is even warranted, well, that depends on who you ask. Republicans say this is ridiculous, but House Democrats are moving forward with that plan for impeachment.
He said no pressure, no nothing. It's all a hoax. I call it the hoax.
On the final day of the UN General Assembly in New York, the president remained focused on defending himself and his July phone call with the president of Ukraine, saying the conversation was totally above board.
This is just a continuation of the witch hunt, and that's all faded.
Volodymyr Zelensky backed that up as the two leaders met face to face.
Nobody pushed me.
The meeting came as the White House released a summary of the call. It showed no quid pro quo over military aid to Ukraine directly relating to a probe of the Bidens. But it did show the president suggested the Bidens be investigated. He told Zelensky the other thing. There's a lot of talk about Biden's son, that Biden stopped the prosecution, and a lot of people want to find out about that. So whatever you can do with the attorney general would be great. Hunter Biden was on the board of a Ukrainian oil company. President Trump also said the attorney general and his personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, would follow up.
Your thoughts on the transcript?
Leaving a fundraiser in California Wednesday, Biden, now running for president, had only this to say.
Transcripts are very revealing.
House Democrats maintain it is grounds for impeachment.
The notes of the call reflect a conversation far more damning than I or many others had imagined.
Has asked a foreign government to help him in his political campaign at the expense of our national security, as well as undermining the integrity of our elections.
But Republicans fired back, blasting House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
What Speaker Pelosi did yesterday really was the worst we've seen yet, where she announced an impeachment inquiry without any evidence.
He did nothing wrong under the law or otherwise.
Well, tonight, members of the House and Senate Intelligence Committees continue to review that full complaint by the person who initially blew the whistle on that call. The acting director of national intelligence will testify about the complaint tomorrow morning on Capitol Hill. Maurice.